Okay guys, before I forget, I wanted to show you a new design that we're going to be putting in our store before long. 04A Outdoors for Adventure. And you can see the Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk back there with my setup. A little more tweaking to it, and then we're going to try to get it in the store for y'all to purchase if you'd like one, to help spread the channel out to all your friends and neighbors and help us grow. There's already a 04A t-shirt in the store. Just go to Long Creek Overland, and there's actually several stores that you can check out their Bad Hair Day, their t-shirts and merchandise. And like I said, we'll be adding more merchandise as we go. But yeah, help support them, help support us, and check out Long Creek Overland. We'll have a link in our description, and y'all can go check that out. We appreciate it. Me and Remy fixing to get in the water. He's already in the water. Alright, we're going to wade on down this creek just a little ways. You don't have to wear your leash right now, boy. You see the rocks up in there. I always try to look real good, see if I see any snakes, but you know, chances of seeing them are going to be slim, unless they're just out sunbathing. Hopefully they're just as scared of me as, or actually hopefully they're scared of me than I am of them. Used to be pretty scared of snakes. Now not so much. Of course, if they're poisonous, they're going to get my attention real quick. You talk about somebody that can move fast, I'll be able to move real fast. Y'all are walking down the creek. Pretty nice current running. Little hole we was at. See our camp set up. We're pretty much in here by ourselves. Well, I like it. But we're getting deep right here. I'm having to be really careful walking around with this phone in my hand. got my inReach in my pocket, so I gotta make sure I don't get in water deeper than my knees. These big rocks like these, they are really slick. You see, that's a big old slab of rock right there. Just watch the deep spot going through here. And then look at them big rocks down there. Hear a car coming by. Take some baby steps here. We're not going to go too much further than them big rocks. There is a trail I saw up here going alongside this. Probably easier to walk than in the creek. Ooh, that's slick. Remy, back this way. Come. He wants to keep going. Nice little fall right through there. I'm not going to cross those. Those are slick. I'll be busting my butt. Try as he didn't. There's a piece of corn over there. Corn on the cob. Y'all see it? Corn on the cob. Who's hungry? Alright, I'm going to stop the camera here, take a couple pictures, and we're going to walk back toward camp. Okay, we're back up by camp. That part that we was playing in. Alright, the rocks get bigger, so it gets slicker. But this is what we'll be listening to tonight and all day. Alright, this is fire pit here. I'm going to be picking these cans and stuff up out of this pit and putting them in the trash can. I should have room to haul it out of here this time. Didn't see any widowmakers around where I sat up this time. Good thing. Got the butterfly. I don't know if y'all can see that butterfly or not. There is a hollow tree over here. You see this one here? Good and hollow, but it is leaning out toward the creek. So if it falls, it's going that way. People have been carving in that one. We got some marks in this one here. Remy over there grazing. He must have found something he likes. Creek just keeps going on up, and as you go on down you hit Crooked Creek Falls, which is I have a little bit of video of that. Thought we was gonna camp there, but this just for tent camping worked out better because the ground is smoother, and also we're out of the sun more, so we have cooler. It's cooler here. It's quite a bit cooler here than it was when we were over there. So with temperatures getting as hot as they're going to get, this one won over the other one. We even got somebody's been here before and they left a fly strip in the tree. Yuck. It's also a clothes hanger right here. Now there were several people set up as we came in. Looked like they'd been there for a while, and we went by several campsites, including Crooked Creek Falls. Lots of trash. You know, everybody that takes advantage of the National Forest and any camping area needs to learn to pick up after themselves to help preserve nature and keep these places open for our kids and grandkids to enjoy. There's no sense in throwing your trash in your fire pits. That's not a lot of trash. You could have put that in a bag and taken it home and put it in the trash can, or found a trash can somewhere. There's no sense in leaving your trash out in nature. Anybody that loves outdoors, this is one thing right here that's going to piss them off when they see people leaving their trash out like this. That there's trash laying all over the place here. When I leave here, it will be in better shape than it was when we got here. But yeah, give me something to do while we're here. Although, I'd rather not pick up other people's trash. Like you can go down through here. Remy. Back in the creek. Oh, we got some fish right here. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. Where'd they go? There they are. They're over here. Remy chasing them off. I did throw on some shoes to walk in these rocks, hoping it'd give me a little better traction on these slick rocks while we explore. Oh, it gets deep here again. Nice little knee-deep pool. And look at them rocks. Maybe jittery, this thing ain't wanting to focus like that. Watch where you're going, boy. Come on out of there. Come on. About time to get something to eat. Not gonna cook anything, we're just gonna snack. Knee deep here. Let's go back up to camp, get something to eat. So y'all see what I do a lot when we're at places like this. I walk around, try to enjoy this cool water. It is hot, but just wading in this, keeping my legs cool, is keeping my body temperature very comfortable. Okay, there's this trail right here beside our campsite. Pretty weedy. Might walk up it just a little ways and see what we can find. Look, we got some muscadines. You see those muscadines? Not sure where they come from. I don't see any muscadine in the tree above us. Huh. Maybe they're grapes. Maybe somebody brought them and that's what's left. Remy, don't get too far ahead, boy. I don't have my hiking boots on. Now this makes me sick. Mattress springs. I imagine they washed when this creek was flooding. And that's where they landed. Pretty thick woods in here. It's more of the creek. We didn't walk down this far. Mosquitoes bad off in here. I did spray down. Hopefully it'll keep them off of me. Used to be a campsite. There's a fire ring right there. It's grown up in here, but somebody's camped right here. He's having time of his life. It's out there's a little pool right here. Little bank over there. We're gonna go back to camp again, boy. The mosquitoes are landing on me back here. Come on, Remy. Remy. But this trail keeps going. You see where he's coming from? Heck, let's walk that much further. Watch where you're going, boy. There's green moss on the ground here. Here'd be a nice place to set up a tent. It's like the trail kind of ends here. People have been down here on this tree. Big rock cliffs back here. Big rock cliffs. All right, we're gonna go back the other way now. Road's right up there. Come on, Remy. He's having a ball. We had so much going on. Been hard to get out of the house and do a whole lot. And it was funny, last trip we took, planning on camping, the weather just it was cold. I don't like cold. Overcast, you know, all that rain that just passed through. So we decided just to make a day trip of it and go back to the house. And we put some miles on the Jeep. Long, we drove all day, didn't get home till late night. It had a good time though. We saw some awesome sights. And I had the bug, so here we are. Had to get out. I said it's actually hot now, up in the 90s. It's pretty comfortable down here though. And actually it's off Friday, so we may try to get into something this weekend. But I have a feeling if you come down here on the weekends, it's going to be hard to find a spot. Because if there's people like I saw here on Monday, you know, during a weekend, it's just going to be tough. Especially with it getting hot, everybody's wanting to swim. But anyway, we're going back to camp. I'm going to sign off here, and we'll get with y'all later. Okay, don't feel much like cooking or anything, so for now, get you in here. I didn't have to bring a whole lot since it's just me. I'm gonna reach in here and get me, there's some oatmeal cookies, some sandwich meat. I'm gonna get me a brownie, a turtle brownie, little Debbie's. Pretty good. Got some Pringles, of course some sodas, some eggs, some beer nuts. I just put all this food stuff in here because I've got the room for it to be there. Plus it's so hot. And then over here, I've actually got butter and sausage, hamburgers, some vegetables, and in that bowl right there, that's ice. Didn't bring no ice cream with me this time. Of course, I've got my coffee stuff. That bag has all my cooking utensils and the stove and stuff like that in it. That green bag has all my hammocks in it. This is a bag that I load up if I take a short hike. And then I've got a bigger bag in the Jeep. Or I might already put it over here in the tent. I got the tent zipped up. Try to keep bugs out of it. Keep Remy out of it. He'd get in there and get everything all. I haven't got everything organized, so just thrown in there for now. You see that bag over in the corner? That's my main bag I take with me. But I'm fixing to grab a chair. Here, a car going by up there. It's going to dust be here in a little bit. It is dusty out there. So one reason I was glad I could move down here instead of up there. Maybe that will block some of the dust off of us. But yeah, so far I've really enjoyed myself. I'm glad I got to come on out here. And hopefully this weekend we're going to get out and find a place again. We're going to do something. I don't know what it'll be. I don't know if we'll be out in the woods or just out exploring. If you're outside though, you're going to need some water. You can get cooled down. Still haven't cleaned the fire pit up. I'm going to get to that before we leave. And I'm fixing to move these solar panels to where I get a little more sun. Little Debbie Turtle Brown. You guys had these before? They're good. Let's bring oatmeal pie over here too, because Remy's going to want to bite. And I don't feed him chocolate. Besides that, he's pretty doggone good. Got Mr. Smart Water. You know why it's Smart Water? Because I reuse the plastic container and I've got my home filtered water. That's smart. I knew you'd want some. Hang on. Alright guys, I'm going to make y'all watch and see all this. Okay guys, I'm going to clean this pit up where I can haul this stuff out of here when we leave. Put the glove on. Yeah. I always take trash bags with me. That way I can take my trash home with me. There's the smoker. Like Dr. Pepper. That glass, broken bottles, that's just going to hurt somebody. Hopefully I'll have a place up on top of my rack in that bag that I can tie this stuff off in there, because I don't particularly want to put this inside my Jeep. So y'all don't leave your trash at your campsites. If you do this at your house, I'd hate to see your house. Lazy sucker. That's all it is. It's lazy. Pick your cigarette butts up. I'll continue to pick up as I'm here, but y'all get the gist of it. Just that little bit right there. Isn't that so much better? I'm going to tidy up with the rock. and I might have a fire tonight. I always keep some gloves in the vehicle. That way if you have to pick stuff up like that, you don't have to touch it. Bring me back down here. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and try to air this air mattress up. If I can't do it the way I'm fixing to, I'll have to carry it up to the Jeep and do it at the Jeep. But what I've done, this has a 110 that you plug into the wall to air it up. So I brought my Stanley Fat Max, which I use it for a night light in the tent. I also use it to keep all my stuff charged. I can charge 4 things at a time there. But anyway, what I've done here is I've taken my little cheap Harbor Freight inverter and I'm going to hook it to this Stanley Fat Max, and I'm going to see if it'll run that pump. So I'm going to turn this on. I can get down there to it. And then I'm going to turn this on. See if it's on. It's on. And then I'm going to see which way that's supposed to go. I think it should go up. See if we throw the breaker in that. Looks like it's going to work. Going up. This is the intex. Fast feel. 110, 120 volt, 60 hertz at 0.9 amps. It is pulling some juice off of my pack. You shouldn't have no problem though. I've been in the creek, so I'm gonna have to sweep my tent out. Me and Randy been in here wet. Make sure you don't touch nothing together. It's coming right up. Still at 12.1 volts on the pack. And to let it out, I just flip the switch down, let whatever air comes out come out, and then when it's time to go, I'll hook this up just like this, flip the switch to where it's reverse, and it'll suck that thing down flat. I have already tried this mattress out, and it is very comfortable. I'll have to get in there and see how firm it is. I like it pretty firm. It's getting there. That ought to do it. And if it loses any, I'll just flip it back on for a little bit. then we'll just flip this switch down, and that's it. Wear it up. Nice, comfortable bed. Okay, the ezbnb. Let's see, it's the rd207 AM/FM weather band radio. I'm using my camera stand to hold it there. Now I am getting FM channels, AM channels. At the house, the weather band works great, and it also has the alarm that you set, and you leave it on like during the night. Just turn it on. It does have a light that flashes, so I place that toward the wall, kind of out of sight, so I don't see it, and it's not lighting everything up at night. But it does work. We had some warnings go off from the weather channel, and the radio did pick it up, sounded its little alarm, and started playing the warning. So it does work at home. So I did think I would just share with y'all a little bit about that little radio. I do like it. It has a rechargeable battery, one of them big ones, and it holds charge a long time. So for camping, it's small, doesn't take up a lot of space, and the battery lasts a long time. And then I can just use my charge port to charge it back up. And as you can see, I'm out here in the woods listening to music, and it has a flashlight, and it also has a SOS with the alarm on it that's pretty loud. So, you know, if a critter or something comes up to your camp, you might be able to kick that SOS on, and between the light going off, flashing, and the sound, it might scare that animal off. But anyway, that's my little quick review on that little radio. It gets the job done. I did finally get it to pick up the weather channel enough that you could get the weather forecast.
Highs in the mid-90s. Southeast winds 5 miles an hour. The extended weather
I think that buzzing is because I'm standing over here by it.
Wednesday night through Monday. For Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 60s. Southeast winds 5 miles an hour, with gusts to around 15 miles an hour. Thursday, sunny. Highs in the mid-90s. Southeast winds 5 miles an hour. Thursday night and Friday, mostly clear. Lows around 70. Highs in the mid-90s. South winds 5. Friday night and Saturday, partly cloudy.
So it's good enough you can get the forecast. That's what I was wanting.
Lows around 70.
Look at these big old slabs of rock over here. Things are huge. That over there, that's at least tall as I am. And then you go back up in the woods like that, that's one big rock. And it's just huge. It's evening time here, it's getting close to 6 o'clock. Isn't that wonderful? I get to listen to that tonight. Remy climbed off in the tent. A bug got after him. He freaked out. Nobody around here. Been several cars passed through. I had a couple ATVs that made the loop up above me right there. Redid the fire pit. Cleaned up all the mess I could find. put it in my bag over there. I'll tote it out of here. Every now and then I still find a piece of, like there's a piece right there. A few pieces of stuff I pick up as I go. But this campsite a lot cleaner than it was. Pretty wonderful. More big old slabs of rock up in there. Had plenty of sun to keep my refrigerator powered, and there's plenty of juice in the battery to keep that going all night. And then when I pack up, well, morning sun will recharge the battery that is pulling on now, and when I pack up and leave, I'll be plugging it into the outlet in the Jeep, so that should be running off of the Jeep and not pulling off that battery no more. So it worked out great, and I'll be heading out tomorrow, checking out a few things, and then heading on to the house. I'm gonna stop back by Crooked Creek Falls again on the way out. But yeah, this is the camp for tonight. Hopefully I don't have any bear visitors. I put everything back in the Jeep, so anything that smells will be way over here. Honestly, I've never had a problem with any kind of animals out here. It can always happen, but I try to stay aware. There's some mushrooms right here. That one's seen better days. Pretty cool. Well, I'm gonna go do some hammock time. A little fire going, it won't last long probably. But got some smoke going, help clear out some of the mosquitoes. Cleaned up the camp area with twigs and stuff. So I refill my plastic bottles with water, and then I will put them back in the ice cold refrigerator side and let it cool down, and tomorrow in the morning I'll have ice water. Okay, so we moved into the tent, and I got on the air mattress and needed to put just a little bit more air in it for my liking, so I hooked it back up to the Syntec, and we have that hooked up to the Stanley FatMax. And I have not charged that Stanley FatMax since we left the house. So it's aired the mattress completely up, topped it off. I've charged the phone, I've charged my little weather radio. And I mean, it's just, that thing's gonna be good for, you can use it for several days. And it also has a light that'll light the tent up pretty good. And I've been using this thing for a long time now, and it's actually part of one of my very first videos I ever put on YouTube. And I have seen comments, people have bought that and they've had issues with theirs, but luckily I have not had any problem. Now, the air compressor part of it, it is starting to sound pretty loud, like a bearing's bad or something. But it still airs up, so you know, I'll use it until it breaks. But the main thing that I really use it for is to the jump start part. I actually use it to jump start my lawnmower. I need to quit being lazy and buy me a new battery for the lawnmower. But anyway, I use that to jump the lawnmower, and I use it for this right here. And when I use the solar shower, I also use this to prime, put a little pressure on the solar shower, and that may be what's wrong with this. I'm wondering if water didn't back up into the line. You know, I don't know if that's possible. It seems like it could be. And anyway, like I said, I'll keep using it until it quits. But as far as being a power station, it's working great. Okay, so before it gets completely dark, let me show you what I've got looking out our tent window. Tent has 4 windows, one in each wall. This is one view. This will be the door view. Looking through the screen there. And this one here, you can see the vehicle and everything out there. And then of course, we've got the rear window. Kind of grown up back here. Big hill. Porta potty. Shower tent, whatever you want to call it. This tent has the vent flap down there. And then we've got a pocket over here. And there's a pocket over in this corner. And you have the hammock up there. Now, in a little bit, I may put my phone in this hammock and throw a movie on and watch it through the screen. But anyway, just an awesome camp, awesome views, awesome sounds to listen to. Gonna be a good night. Getting dark. See y'all in the morning, unless something happens tonight. Well, good morning, everybody. We have a beautiful morning in the forest. Coffee's made, breakfast is made. I'm fixing to sit down and eat. So I thought I'd give a quick good morning to y'all and show you what the campsite's like this morning. And we have people driving by already, so I'm not the only one that's up and about. We had a good night last night. Sleeping with that sound of the stream was just amazing. But let's flip this around. You see the Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk. Won't be long, I'll be loading it up. Fixing to hopefully grab some morning sun, put a little top off on that battery. The ice cold refrigerator ran all night on the battery and it's still doing good. But like I said, I'm fixing to sit down and eat some breakfast, clean up some pans. Coffee is ready. And we're just going to sit there and eat some breakfast as we enjoy the sound of this running stream. Well guys, this humid morning we've got camp tore down, all packed up, and we are leaving this campsite better than when we got here. The Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk is all packed up and it is dirty. Now I have let air out of my tires driving these gravel roads. Gonna need a good clean up when we get back to the house. But we're fixing to head up that and out of here. Do some exploring.